but since you want to learn he's in, I could go another week without doing him. So now when he does that, I just tap him. He's not being too hateful. And this is only the third time of me trimming. So again, I'm gonna get all this junk out. And some people don't touch the frogs. I like to trim them a little bit. So he's pretty flat, you know what I mean? So right here's his bar. So I'm gonna get that because, see that black, well this is, see how that's off there? So that bar might have had an abscess under there at some point. I can't remember if he did when we first got him. I think this is what he did have one on. So just get the bar down. So see all that black? That's not good. So then I'm just gonna come right through here and come right down along the frog. I don't get too deep on it because if you cut in there, that's gonna hurt. Like I said, some people don't even touch that, but I like to. So then over here. And I can make my knife sharper, but I don't want to make any mistakes. And just get the tip. So this side, you can see the bars laying over there. So right there, you see how I took that piece off? Right like that. And then I'm gonna give him a break. So, but I'm gonna show you where the police cut here line is. So right there, you see this line right here? Yeah. This grayish here, I'm colorblind, so I call it gray, but I'm gonna nip right there. I'm gonna give him a break first though, just because he's holding it up. And if he slams it down like that, that's on him. That's not on me. So he knows how to put it down nicely. So there, I'm gonna pick it back up, tap him. So now I'm going to rasp first. So now you can see the please cut here line a lot better. And then I'll check the balance too. So, check the balance, still high on the outside. So put them back in. Like that. And again, my philosophy is I can always take more off. I can't put more back on. So I like to, my farrier always tells me that I need to go a little bit more aggressive, but I don't like to trim, but I don't like my horses being lame. So then we add roll. So I'm just gonna go right here with this. Roll the toe, like that. Okay. So there's pillars in here. Probably not the right terminology here and back here. So we'll just do that, and then I'll bring him forward. So to see if he puts it down better. Much better. So now I've done it. So now I'll bring him forward. Like this. So you can come up in front there. So I'll just take this side off so he has a little bit of freedom. So we bring forward. So now I'm gonna bring it forward just a little bit more. I want to come down right like this. Okay. And I don't really have to touch too much on the heel, but right like that. So here, feel right here at the front. So see how that has it goes out, it bevels out. So I want to get that off. And as long as he's doing this, he's not doing anything wrong. Well, now he's leaning on me, but he's not being mean. He's just trying to nuzzle my neck, which is fine. So there's a little bit of a ridge. So now he's not getting into trouble. he's just leaning his head on me. So that I can't do this side, I have to come around the nose like that and just come down. Excuse me, sir. So see how that lip is going now? So right there. You're making it hard on me, Buster. So the stand, I used to be one that like, I'm gonna do it old school, but this has helped me out tremendously for my back. It's just a little awkward at first, using it. See how I change how my rasp then comes here, like that. So I'm not trying to take much material off, so that's why I went that way, but to make it look pretty. And put it down, look at it. See how he's leaning to the inside a little bit. So I'm going to take a little swipe off the outside, just a little bit. Pick up, please. Thank you. And then put her down. There it is. So right like that. So now we'll come to the back. Oh, my dorsal. I'm not, it works. There's all kinds of products that work for thrush. It's been so wet out there the last couple months. It's one of those things that I always add to it. If I smell a little stinky feet, excuse you. So there, you see how he tried to pull away? I just hold on it. And he's good. So, let's put that back. Now I'm gonna back him up because I do want him to stay in one spot. You might earn yourself a second cross tie. Back up, thank you. So come on back to the back. So, to my knees, I should say. Okay, right there's the bar. It's laying over. So just free it up a little bit. Open it up a little bit, then come here. Right like that. So I don't need to take much more off. And there's going to be different techniques if you go to school to do this. This works for me, and what I do here, see now, I almost cut myself. There. I'd rather cut me than the horse. So all this, I'm going to kind of cut away. I don't go too deep in there, because that's the sensitive spot. See how, if I ran my rasp over there, I'd be hitting the frog. So that's the reason why I touched the frog. Come to this bar. I'm gonna rasp. Again, when you go to school for this, there's more technical terms. So you see, he doesn't have much please cut here line right here. So right here, technically, I'm just gonna roll it. I'm not gonna knit. I'm just gonna go right here like this. And I'm still getting used to it. Let the rasp do the work. So you see how my rasp jumped? I was using too much pressure. So right there. Now I can bring him forward. He's balanced. So come on up front here. So for pistols, only third time being here. So now come, Colby. Feel how. So here there's flares. Watch. So you can go ahead, feel. Rub your hand down. Feel how it goes out.
Oh, yeah.
And then here. See how it goes out?
Yeah.
So that's where I want to address. Again, each farrier has their own style, but you never want a horse to have flares. So this is the third time trimming here. It takes a hoof a full year to grow out and grow the way that you're going to trim. You know what I mean? Now, some horses will have, and this is what you'll learn in school, like corrective shoeing. I don't touch little girl or rigs. Danielle has taught me how to do it, but she always does those too. And when there's flaring, there's going to be some bruising of the hoof, but not too bad. Here, I don't see any discoloring. So, again, I want to act like my grasp is going off an edge. Come around, right like that. Put down, let them readjust, and I do have to roll the toe on the outside a little bit, not the toe on the outside, but right here. You see where my finger's at? Right there. I want to roll a little bit more. So I'll just bring them back. Thank you, sir. So, like that. Again, I like that. Dorsal for any icky stuff in there. So there, that's 2 hoops done. So we'll come over to this other side.